Salutations everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play The Darkest Dungeon. I'm your host, BrainBoy20. Where we had last left off, we had sent these people out on a normal, horrible quest into the darkest night. And discovered that most of them are probably going to have to be sent off to the great beyond. Probably. Furthermore, other quests keep getting close to opening up. I just need to send out... I need, like... I think I actually have enough people to try to take on the hag once again. So in this case, if I were to set up a team... Foster... Prince Chardon... Never mind, it's a double Hellion build, and I don't think I would need Dazzling Light. Yeah, no, I need one more person who I could take along. And I actually have to level up one of these goons into something I could actually use. But unequip all trinkets. Who is not needed? All tarred. I actually kind of want to keep these people together. Mostly because jesters are hard to come by because they're always dead, because they're useful enough to take on nearly every mission. Altard himself definitely needs to, you know, not be going crazy. Is the easiest way to describe it. Fitton also is in a similar state. I'm going to have him pray. You, however, don't have much of a reason to stay. Except that I actually need to have a small group together, because I actually want to take Herbard Berengar and someone else on another mission to see if I can get Herbard to go fight the hag. So I'm going to need a frontliner. You're buffing. You're buffing, but you don't have any of the normal skills that I would take. Battle Heal, Inspiring Cry. I'd rather you have Holy Lance, but I don't think I'll take Talvez.
A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose. A zealous warrior.
That burned through a lot of my funding. Like, more funding than I'm willing to admit. That still isn't a huge issue, though. So, what is my actual team? Talvez, Groshet, Berengar, and Herbard. Goodbye to all my money. I think I'm not surprised that this is the case. You'll definitely take Sniper Shot, Battlefield Bandage. I hate Blind Fire, and you can take Sniper's Mark. Groshet, you're just taking everything you could use. Herbard, you don't need to upgrade yet. Talvez, do I want to change out any of your skills? We can decide that later. This team might actually be decent. And we've spent money on our treatments. Now to actually equip the team. Speaking of which, another just literally in reverse order. Okay, that's not a problem then. We'll take a Holy Order. And alongside that Holy Order, we might just give you Brawler's Gloves, because your crit chance is actually fairly high, so never mind. Now, I use you for raw damage anyway. But that raw damage isn't enough yet where it actually matters. So, we're gonna probably give you... Your speed is already terrible. Okay. I didn't realize you had Fated. That makes you very important to me, Talvez, because I hate missing. You all know full well how much I hate missing. I hate missing to such a degree that I probably should actually make sure I can't miss. Anyway, Bad Gambler. What do I want to do with you? Well, Herbard, you actually have the healing skills, correct? No, you just have the defensive skills. You're healing. So I shall give you something worth healing over. Herbard, overture box just so you're not hit. And then honestly... Yeah, honestly, there's nothing else that I should really... Well... Carapace Idol. You'll have, like, a stupid amount of health, and you'll just never die. Oh yeah, Wolf's Tassel. I'm taking you two together. I might actually replace it with that, just because you get a massive, like, damage buff versus marked and take no negatives to stress. Yeah, that actually doesn't suck. And it's nice that we can't lose it. I don't care that you're all brought there now. That wasn't the team I'm bringing in the first place, and so you are all morons for even expecting that. I also realize now that Battlefield Bandage only hits the first 3, positioning-wise, which, thank you for pointing that out once again. I don't want to be like a complete moron. Let's see here. What the heck do I want to do? I kind of want to just go full food again. Is there any duplicates that I can sell? Not really. Not any duplicates that I consider worth selling. I'll sell off the double-edged pendant because I have no need of that. Bring this all up to 8. Buy 2 stacks of shovels. A key. Don't want torches. This party doesn't suck at nighttime, does it? No, and you actually have a like increased stress reduction in the Warrens, which since we're going to the Warrens, that's actually not that bad. Also, forgetting what all like the noises in the background are, it's partially because of my new schedule. For those who aren't fully aware of what's going on already, is that since I've started college recently and have like a job that loves, and I mean absolutely loves, sending me to just work on the weekdays, I simply haven't had time to record. And since apparently my family decides to like dump everything at my house on the weekends, and it's not my choice, by the way.
Even the fiercest beast will lay down when it is not eaten. Steal their food.
Anyway, as I was saying, it's partially that I just haven't had, I can't find a good time to do this without interference. So we're just dealing with it anyway.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Oh great, we're gonna start off with diseases, aren't we? Okay, good, we don't. And while this party is slow, it definitely can hit very, very hard. Look, where it hurts actually sends you to the back, so I do want to try to kill one of you.
Be gone, fiend.
Yes. Useful. Her bard doesn't actually have a speed buff like I thought, so we're just going to Invigorating Vapors and start preparing the dodge buffs. I would love to have a decent chance of killing you. Give it a shot. There's no crit there. There was never a crit there. Don't know why I thought there could be a crit here. Although Smite will not kill you guaranteed, but it gets really close. I don't know how Fated actually works. Not like in a bad way. It's more of the, I have Fated on him. I actually want to see something that says Fated, that it actually made the attack hit. I mean, I would love to kill you, but this is a better chance.
Another one falls.
Thank goodness. So I guess it just rolls, kind of rolls randomly.
Annihilated.
Of whether or not it actually succeeds. Talvez, what the actual hell? Fine. Protector. At least their dodge chance is high enough.
Eradicated.
And we've been critting like to no end.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Got some more food too, although I wouldn't really trust the food that came from this. Sure. Bags of grain. Why not? Trap obstacle, secret door. Do we have quest objectives in other directions? No, actually, so we can safely bypass most of this stuff. Excellent for us. So, what I would actually like to do is start killing some of these people.
Executed with impunity.
I mean, once again, can't hate this. But claiming to hate this is a bad idea, because it's literally free kills upon free kills. I'm just gonna zealous accusation.
Continue the onslaught.
This one does kill
Destroy
one.
them.
It damages
all.
the other. That's basically all I'm looking for at this point. Could always festering vapors, but I'm just gonna have her bard give her protection to this man up here. The man in the front who's doing all the work. Wow, everyone hates him. Seriously, he's been getting shot upon the entire fight.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Admittedly, he is destroying them. Please tell me this deals enough, like, blight damage. Nope. Leaves him on 1. Might as well give her time to heal him. Spire and Cry heals you, right?
The light, the promise of safety.
Yeah, it does. It does. You can get the kill.
Their formation is broken.
Make up for past
Maintain the
mistakes.
offensive.
Alright, so for this one, Bone Altar. Holy water does nothing, right? Yeah. And it's damage, accuracy, and crit until we camp. Which means we might not camp at all. Considering, like, what massive buffs we've got. Here actually has decent trap disarm. I mean, I guess as a bounty hunter that makes sense. No scouting? Disappointing. It means we actually have to go down here and suffer the consequences.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Shift control click.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen. And now, the darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
Once again, can't hate this. I really can't. There's nothing stopping us, and I'm just gonna we'll just keep marching forward. I know that this is the only guaranteed battle I have to take right now. I just have a few other areas to dig through.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
And we are going to just knock this open. Oh, wait. I've been doing a mistake. I forgot I'm supposed to open everything with her.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
This is why we have an absolute massive amount of food. An absolutely massive quantity of food. Anyway. So yeah, we're just going through missions, going through the ropes. These people are probably going to go insane, but that's not a humongous issue. I hate you, Groshet. You somehow don't screw everything up. Surprising. I'm used to my parties being, like, completely retarded. Whatever they were doing. Admittedly, the Darkest Dungeon has been going on for long enough. It's just I haven't been able to really finish it effectively. And you know I had like a massive defense buff, correct? No, just dropped virtue chance. What is NUI in the medical community? NUI. I should really look that up at some point in the future. I didn't realize the swine wretches have a second head. It's like malformed children. I have absolutely no idea. I kind of don't want to know, actually. If you keep that hidden, that'd be fantastic. I could blind fire. I'd actually just rather hit a swine wretch and hopefully kill it.
Decimated.
That works. That works out well. Now if Talvase...
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
If Talvase would not get crit upon in literally every instance...
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
That would be great. Because Talvase is definitely going to go insane, because everything targets Talvase. And nothing good ever happens to Talvase. Because that just seems to happen to our Crusaders, just because they're in the front lines, which I guess makes perfect sense. Should I blind fire? No. Since they are on the front lines so much, it's basically nothing good ever happens, and I don't know why you bother trying.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Well, in an effort to stop the screaming, we're going to just make camp here.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Alright, so what we're probably going to do is Zealous Vigil. Oh yeah, no, we're definitely doing Zealous Vigil. I'd rather not have like, many more attacks beyond this one. Triage is not exactly needed. Restring Crossbow definitely doesn't suck. Curious Incantation does nothing for you. Plant Takedown, we're not going to fight anything that's size 2 or greater. That much I've already determined. The tracking, combined with Restring Crossbow, and maybe this is how we do it. Or Marching Plan. Because that would definitely give us, for a few battles at least, us having most of our damage dealers go first, with the exception of the Crusader. And Beringer usually goes last anyway. But we also usually kill them, so Marching Plan's actually a bit better. Yes, sleep the bleeding
In
away.
radiance, may we find victory.
But in darkness, may we find loot.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
And we get the surprise off, which is surprising, but that also kind of heralds the fact that these things are going to die.
Back to the pit.
So while this is kind of dividing up the fire, it also guarantees that these things will probably die. Probably, promptly, and many other such things, and pleasantries.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end. Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
I had a feeling that we were going to need a second shovel at least. And I'm so glad that I had chosen to follow my instincts. Because I freaking hate the obstacle debuff. Honestly, the obstacle debuff isn't that bad. It's just, I kind of wish it didn't require that I have to purchase a ton of shovels just because. Now, real question is do I want to start hitting these people, or do I want to start, we'll do defensive buffs. Because, Zarok, I keep wanting to call him Zarok, but I'm trying to hold off on doing that. Because recently I've actually gotten a small string of donators to my Patreon, and one of those is that Zarok decided to buy a very high level of patronage. And I really want to finish up either this or Battlefield Gothic, because the next game I'm planning on playing is Magicka. And doing a full multiplayer run-through of that. Oh god, no. The stun. And basically I was going to drag my in real life friends into this, but also some of you people as well, occasionally. As I plan through running through the entire Magicka campaign. What the heck do I want to do with you? You don't have very high stun resistance. Send him breathing back. Partly because I also want to kill the swine drummer. Or at least I want a good chance of doing that. When I say good chance, of course I mean that's a complete and utter lie. And this will never happen. Festering Vapors? Nah, we'll just do dodge chance, because he's probably going to ball and chain from back there anyway. Who'd have thunk it? But we dodged, so I guess that doesn't matter. Heal your stress, please. Oh gosh, I can't turn off the light now. I can't turn off the light, mommy. I forget that actually turns up the torch, which is actually quite bad for me. I'd rather have no torch.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I keep wondering what will actually get all these people back in their proper positions, but I don't think I actually hate this position at all. Hope you enjoy being diseased. Blighted, I should say. And this will go away literally as soon as we walk into the next room. And we have to go around anyway, so I guess onward we march.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
This is the one where I wanted torches. Yes! It wasn't the bookshelves that I keep using to, like, set my hero's stresses to max. No, not at all. Oh yay, we also found another foodstuff crate. Now can we find the last one? And hopefully soon. Oh, this is actually an extremely bad setup. Like, exceptionally so. In that I actually kind of want to have... I kind of have to set, like, everyone back to where they're supposed to be. So what I'm going to do is get down. There we go. If he would actually come forward, I think these things will only get stumbling scratches. Excellent! Everything worked out perfectly. Oh, we could blind fire. Doesn't kill anyone, so you can just move back, and we're back in our original positions. Now what? We let the murder begin. That one's dead. That's basically all I really care about. Now I can start the dodging buffs and go through the cycle once more. I definitely would like to actually start the champion experience ones, but I also need to kill the hag, but I can't kill the hag under the current setup that we have going. Not from any massive thing like, oh no, the hag is like indestructible or anything like that, but just I can't get my, I just can't get my champions to go fight the hag. And so I need to get a team leveled up specifically to fight the hag. Which I don't hate, it's just really irritating. Like, far more so than it has any right to be.
Obliterated. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
You guys like unending screaming, right? Right? Right. You guys love unending screaming. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're the fat ass of the door. Do we have anything that I actually like to ditch? For a portrait, the answer is not really, unless I want to drop all food, but I get the feeling that if I do that, I'm going to need to do a lot more, like... I'm probably going to need to do a lot more shuffling than that. I have to ignore that. I know that... You son of a bitch. Fine. 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 You know what? You know what? No. We're taking this thing down. I'm so glad I brought the wolf's tassel. Everyone, open fire. Take your first shot. Take your best shot. Take this thing down. Hey, this thing can kill him, right? Right? One down, one down. A few more to go. We can't stun it. We can't guaranteed kill it. But wait, yes we can. Because this thing will, as long as it gets blighted, this will guaranteed destroy it. So we can now focus all fire on killing off this beast. Because I am really
great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Of fighting the Shambler. You better give me some decent loot for this, for making me fight the Shambler. Because if this thing's basically the Collector in the dark, I'm not going to fight him 10,000 times. Your heart won't burst. Speed 10? Really? You're actually doing this. I don't like the fact these things have this amount of a buff on top of them. I do like that we were able to successfully kill one of them at least. Even if it's just barely. Because now he gets to act again, creates a bunch of them, and then they just go to town. Yes, because he's just gonna clap her claw twice. At least the chances of killing them are very, very high. Please, just drop a little blight on him. That might just guarantee that he dies. Might.
Masterfully executed.
Okay, he dies on the first turn of next turn, so now we just need to focus on killing off these little beasties, because they don't have a chance of doing anything else. Yay. Don't feel faint. Just kill off this one, and then we can just focus our efforts on this final Shambler sycophant. Well, it wasn't high enough to put you on death's door. And she'll definitely be going before... I don't even know your name. Talvarok. Something tall. Talvase. You know what? Screw it. Just restore yourself. Restore your life.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Ancestor's Candle. Well, we're taking it. We're going to take the Ancestor's Candle. Like, I'll take it over the gold. Because I don't know how much use the food we're going to... I don't know how much use the food is going to be. Because currently I need to wait and find the last sack of grain. Oh my god, no. No! We haven't had time to heal. Good god. We're just gonna have to hope. At least this thing no longer provides blight. Yes!
A moment of valor shines brightest against a backdrop of despair.
Almost succeeded. Almost succeeded. But I have to kill you just because you're so close to death.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
Talvez, why hasn't Fated done anything?
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Can I heal? Not at all. Hopefully the dodge chance buff will prevent him from dying, but we all know what's going to happen. He's just going to take one unlucky hit and die horribly. No, he's not going to bleed out. He's not going to bleed out on the floor. I'm not... You will survive, I judge it so. I thought that would be a heal. But unfortunately, it's just courage. Okay, we're at max dodge chance. So Crochette's guaranteed to die. Talvez is guaranteed to take a near lethal hit. Who can I kill? Neither one of you. Because Berenger apparently hates beasts. You know what? Come hither. You've been a thorn in our side for way too long. Battle heal. Just get him off of death's door. I'm sorry, no, that doesn't do exactly what I was thinking of. So I'd like to hit him from here, but I guess I have to use Come Hither to drag him closer. Unless this can one-shot. I'm gonna deny that it can one-shot, so I'm just gonna spend my time healing our Crusader. Okay, it doesn't put Groshette back on death's door, not yet anyway. And I hope we get lucky.
This expedition at least promises success.
Is there something I can get rid of? Nope, not at all. There's nothing I consider worth getting rid of just yet. Yes, we'll pry open the crate.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
And we are out of here. I'm not dealing with anything else in this darkest dungeon. I might have the gold I finally need.
These foodstuffs yield double benefit. The town may eat, and the swine will not.
We have our treasure. We've been upgrading the ever-living heck out of the A-team. We've restored their stresses to minimal levels. We might be able to actually take on champion-level expeditions now. Her bard has leveled up, so we actually can get a full team together that fits virtually everything that's needed. Albeit you get another disease, so we kind of have to do some disease wiping before we even try anything. But I might be able to do some champion
A modest
stuff.
offering from those few surrounding farms as yet untouched by the spreading calamity.
Yes. Bumper crop. Personal vision, quest to achieve enlightenment. Let's just remain in prayer. Excellent. Well, we can at least get a decent team together, meaning we will soon be able to at least attempt to take on the Hag once again. I will be getting a champion-level team together, though, and we are going to take on one of the champion missions next time. Even if it's not worth as much. But I need to get these people up to level 6 so that I can actually go take on the Darkest Dungeon. However, until then, this has been BrainBoy20 with Let's Play the Darkest Dungeon, and I'm signing off. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like, comment, or subscribe, it helps out a great deal. And I hope to see you all next time. Farewell.